CNN. He's been on so many different talk shows. He's recognized everywhere you go. He is changing the way we look at nutrition. He's changing the way we look at nutrition and how it affects our body. And he is the formulator of our most amazing product, AM and PM. And I would like to have all of you stand up and give this man a warm welcome, Canadian applause. Dr. Vincent.
And I want to say I grew up in Toronto. So Well, I'm American. I always look back at my years here in Toronto as being really a great part of my life. But anyway, today I just want to go over what the trend is today in science and in cellular aging. And virtually all of the latest advances in aging and cellular aging are included in our AM/PM product. So with that, I'll just get going. Yes, clicker.
It's on the slide.
Oh, is it up there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not moving over here. So I can't tell which one we're on. It could be this one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, good. So, so the science behind AM/PM is very interesting. First of all, AM/PM is not a vitamin and mineral supplement only. In fact, you shouldn't even refer to it as a vitamin and mineral supplement because only about 18% of the ingredients in AM/PM are vitamins and minerals. It does supply your basic daily need for vitamins and minerals, but vitamins and minerals alone do very little, if anything at all, for longevity and really impact long-term health. They are your basic needs for your cells, but they're nothing that they really don't show scientifically that they add any significant enhancement in health span. So recently, I was looking through the literature, and this was about a year ago, and I found this quote, that DNA, our human DNA, is like a computer program, but far more advanced than any other software we ever created. And Bill Gates is obviously one of the world's leaders in this area. And over the last few years, what's interesting is we now have DNA computers. That is, computers that are run on human DNA. And why is that? It's because human DNA is basically composed of 4 base pairs, 4 nucleotides. Now, the computer industry today uses zeros and ones as binary systems, 2 ways of storing information. Human DNA can store information not 2, 3, or 4 times more, but thousands of times more efficiently. Human DNA can also do what we call parallel processing. That means when you feed a problem into a computer that uses DNA, it can solve thousands of problems at the same time and give you thousands of different answers. And so basically, the way we look at our bodies in the last 6 months to a year is we're really looking at each one of our cells as a mini computer driven by DNA. And our DNA now we're looking at, from a theoretical point of view, as our genetic software. And it's becoming more and more obvious that that's the function of what DNA does. So basically, we all know that if our computer gets a virus, okay, 1 or 2 viruses that might still work, but as that damage continues, your computer's going to crash, your cell phone's going to crash. The analogy is identical for what happens inside our cells. As our cells accumulate damage to our DNA, our genetic software, those cells start to work not efficiently, and eventually they stop working. They become what we call senescent cells. And when that happens, they accelerate the aging process in our healthy cells. So we're starting to look at the computer analogy, and it seems to be more and more appropriate. And whoever the grand designer was who created humanity, we call that God or the universal intelligence or whatever religion you choose, there's a really amazing intelligence behind this all. So each day of our lives creates basically an opportunity for us to either restore or enhance our cells, our genetic software. In fact, every 3 months, the DNA in each one of our cells is completely restored. So every 12 weeks, we have an opportunity to kind of upgrade our software if we do the right things, not just with our products, but with our lifestyle as well. So we're at a forefront, a dramatic kind of change in how we're looking at health, how our bodies work. And starting to use this analogy, there's a number of other opportunities for us at the scientific and research level to really work at the core of the aging process. So our bodies are basically biological machines. I want you to understand what I'm saying. I'm not trying to take the humanity out of who we are. But we're basically biological machines running on DNA software. And the code, each one of us has a slightly different genetic code. Human DNA, everyone in this group, is 99.9% identical. If you're 6 feet 5 or 5 feet 2, blue hair, blue eyes, black hair, or blonde hair, you're 99.9% identical to each other. In fact, the DNA that runs our software as humans is 99% identical to a gorilla and chimpanzees. So the 0.1% difference is what we call little changes in how the base pairs are arranged, and that's what makes you unique, and that's what we're looking at now, to how to even personalize nutrition. Okay, so the AMPM product is basically a product that has been designed, and the ingredients have been chosen because they have the ability to change the activity of specific genes inside each one of our bodies. And people ask me, well, how come everybody uses the same product? You know, I'm a female, or I'm a woman, he's a man, you're Chinese, I'm an American, Caucasian. The reason is you're 99.9% identical genetically. And if we're looking at learning how to optimize our genetic software to repair it, 99.9% is not such a bad percentage if we can do that for everybody. So what we're introducing now, and I spoke to Martine, and we're going to be working hard to get AMPM powder sticks here in Canada. Okay? And that will make an amazing difference. I'm going to talk the different. Now, by the way, the tablets and powder are virtually identical ingredients. So what is the difference is with the powder sticks, there's no tablets to swallow, and a lot of people over the years have mentioned that sometimes they have difficulty with that. The absorption rate is dramatically better. In fact, I'll show you how we use this. I usually use my Zenfuse, put the powder stick in my vanilla Zenfuse, and I have an orange creamsicle flavored drink. I get all my supplements, I get all my protein for the day, and the ease of taking multiple products is better. And the rapid onset of activity, like for instance, you take a PM stick in the evening, you really should wait right before you go to bed because you don't want to fall asleep at dinner table with your kids and play food. If one person told me they fell asleep, and they literally fell asleep at the dining room table. So I suggest you wait right before you go to bed. So let's talk about the S system. You know, the S system is really unique. And 8 years ago, we were looking at how do we create a system that has scientific credibility, that is completely unique and really is a new paradigm on this. So AMPM Essentials is designed to restore both your stem cells and your body cell function to help enhance that function. Once that happens, the other products in the S system work more efficiently because the receptor sites, the little areas on our cells that receive the hormones or receive signals in other cells, even that, those are working more efficiently. And as so, if we position AMPM as a foundation product so that the other products in the S system have an opportunity to be more efficient. The S system works from the inside out and the outside in. And then the remaining portion of our products, that is our topical products, work from the outside inward. So this is unique. You might say, well, how come Jeunesse has been so successful with its sales? Well, the reason Jeunesse is successful is because of the S system. What's unique about the S system is the products are experiential. So when you take AMPM, you sleep better, you have more energy, you lose weight, you actually don't get sick as often. We have all the data on this. So when you use the Luminesce product line, you see the difference in your skin. You can feel the difference. And so that's important, a very important thing that keeps this company growing week by week and month by month. The Yes system has products that as you use those together, there's a synergistic effect. That is, you're using Zen Fuse and you're using AMPM, you lose more weight, you have more energy, your hormonal levels are better, your body's producing more growth hormone. It's amazing when you bond these products together, how much different you feel and look. And so all these things have been designed and using the thought process of creativity behind the Yes system. Okay, so basically, in one of my books, called Gene Makeover, which I have 6 books on Amazon if you want to read about more information. There's 6 books there and they're written for the public. So I try to make these complicated things easy. But anyway, if you know how to really improve the function of one cell, you can do it for 100 trillion cells. So we finally, I believe, are at the point where you have the information to dramatically change how each one of those cells in our body works. So in our body, we have 2 basic groups of cells. We have our stem cells and we have our body cells. So when you look at your hands, your face, your hair, you're looking at your body cells. What you don't see is next to those cells, each organ and each part of your body are stem cells that are designed to go and repair and replace those body cells when they're damaged or when they wear out. And basically, we're all born with a fixed number of stem cells. And here's the good news. Women are born with a little more than men. How do you like that?
Superior.
And telomeres, which are the biological clock in each one of the cells, the longer they are, the more copies of your cells you can make, and the longer you stay alive. Normally, women are born with longer telomeres. So when I was in China, I asked this crowd of 10,000 people, I said, why do women live longer than men? And I was trying to explain that to them. The one man stood up and he said, is that really true? And I said, yes. And I said, why? And he said, well, why do men die quicker? He said to me, I think we die quicker because we want to. So, I don't know if that was a cultural joke or not, but I shared it with you. But the truth is, women have a little advantage over men. Okay. So, basically, as we age, both our stem cells and our body cells accumulate damage. And when they accumulate a specific amount of damage, they turn into cells that don't copy themselves. And the more they sit there, they use up your nutrition, and they create what's called inflammation. And these senescent cells are cells that actually cause your healthy cells to age quicker. So we actually are working on a product right now that removes those. So here's what happens. If you look at this slide, on the left you'll see a young child, and as each decade of life goes through, your stem cells are designed, genetically programmed to turn you into a healthy adult. And that's around 21 to maybe your late 30s. At that age, the late 30s, our genetic software is unable to repair the damage that occurs to it. There's about 500,000 damages to your DNA in each cell every day. Now, 500,000, 500,000 damage points to your genetic software, but we have another program, a sub-program that repairs all that damage completely up until you're about your mid-30s. After that age, you start to accumulate DNA damage. And this is a slide of a young boy who's born with a deficient DNA repair system. And this disease is called progeria, or Hutchinson's-Gilford disease. So what happens is he's born with a defect in one gene in his genetic software. So the picture on the left, he's 18. On the picture on his right, he's 27, unfortunately, right before he passed away. I think the picture tells everything on how important it is to repair the damage to our DNA. Now, on the other hand, this is a gentleman who's 105 and just finished a 100-meter sprint in competition in Japan. He happened to be born with a DNA repair system that's 5 times more efficient than the average person. And so when we did a study at Harvard with looking at centenarians, people who live to be 100 or older, we found a number of things in common with these people. One of them was they all had a DNA repair system that was stronger, 4 or 5 times stronger than the average 20-year-old person. So this starts to tell you what's important as far as limiting damage to our DNA, being able to repair our DNA. We now have new products, new ingredients that can dramatically enhance DNA repair and limit DNA damage. And frankly, one of the clinical trials we did on a formula almost identical to AMPM documented a dramatic decrease in DNA damage, documented a dramatic increase in anti-inflammatory compounds. It was amazing. That's already published in the Journal of Nutrition Science. So we're definitely moving in the right direction. So basically, as we age, our cells lose their ability to function optimally, basically due to the fact that our DNA or our genetic software starts to become contaminated and damaged. The other issue is today's modern food is not what we as human beings were designed to run on. So over the last 500 million years, as we evolved, we were a species that has been designed to run on natural foods, plants, and herbs, and meat and protein. But without the natural ingredients, our genetic software doesn't work optimally either. So this is a big, very, very big thing. So most of the ingredients we source are natural plant and food extracts in a concentrated format. And even if you could get that food every day, which you can't because most of the foods and herbs aren't in bloom or they're not growing throughout the year. But even if you couldn't eat all the food you need to eat in order to get the amount of the active ingredients. So I want you to understand what's gone into designing the product. So when we introduced the AMP powder sticks, I was looking, this was like 2 years ago we started to really design this new product. We wanted to create the same efficient product, but an enhanced way of getting it into your cells and into your body. So people ask me, well, I like the tablets. Other people say we prefer the powder sticks, but what's the difference? It's really not a big difference at all. In fact, virtually the same ingredients, but it's like if you think about your cell phones, we're now at 4G. There's an error on this. We're now at 4G, and we'll be going to 5G with our cell phones. So really, the difference is the tablets are like 4G, and the cell phones and the powder is like a 5G product. It's a delivery system. It's how we can get more of these active ingredients into your cells for the same, a more enhanced impact on how you age and how you feel. So AMP Essentials is also designed to continue to do one of the most important things for all of us as we age and as we hit 40 and up is enhanced sleep. Here's the key facts on sleep. If you're not getting 7 hours of sleep, and I'm talking about deep sleep and REM sleep, your body is not able to repair your DNA. Your body is not able to restore your neurotransmitters so your brain functions well, your memory is enhanced. If you get less than 7 hours of sleep and it's not deep sleep, you gain body weight because your cortisol levels go up and you hold more blood sugar in your body. You also shorten your telomeres quicker if you don't get enough sleep because they can't repair that. Those cell components can't be repaired. You also lose your ability to remember things and function, mentally process is dramatically decreased. So many people say, I only need 3-4 hours of sleep and I'm fine. Well, they're deluding themselves. And we have the science to document that. So sleep is one of the most important things. On AMP, I'll show you a study in a minute, people not only feel better because they sleep better, but they actually get sick less. They actually, I would say maybe the only bad thing, or deficit is their skin, hair, and nails grows like crazy. Everybody complains that they've got a haircut more often than go to the nail salon more often. I guess that's not such a bad side effect. So how does this all work? Okay, AMPM, as I said, is not a vitamin mineral supplement. It's the next evolutionary step beyond vitamins and minerals. It's a whole new concept in oral cell nutrition. So people actually, well, my company sells vitamins and minerals. I take Centrum or I take gummy bears. There's nothing wrong with taking vitamins and minerals. We're going to do very little for longevity, health, and repairing and restoring what makes you unique, what runs and determines your future health, which is your genetic software. So how does this work? Basically, each one of the ingredients in AMPM have been chosen using an AI software program. Everybody knows about AI, artificial intelligence program. We can put in what gene we feel we need to make it work slower or quicker. And in about 8 hours, the software program, which we own, will come up with a list of compounds, naturally occurring plants, herbal extracts, that actually will alter how the gene works to make a specific impact inside your cells. There's no other company that does this. So this is a major way of really looking at and creating the products of the future as well. Am I not moving forward here? Am I moving forward on the board? Okay. So here the natural. So here we are. Here's the natural. Some of the natural ingredients that are inside AMPM. The ability to turn genes on and off, or turn them off or down, is called epigenetics. Okay, you may have heard that phrase. Let me just make a comment. Epigenetics is something that's been designed into our genetic software. When we exercise daily, we alter 20 to 30 genes in a positive way. So exercise is a very important thing. The change in gene expression, or gene activity, is exactly what we do. The combination of the ingredients in AMPM. If we meditate, we change about 20 different genes. If we eat the right food, we change about 80 different genes. So our cellular software is basically edits and changes how it works based upon what we eat, what we think, what we do with exercise, and what we put in our bodies. So you're starting to get an idea of pretty complicated biological machines. So the past, here's the past, a plate full of, by the way, this plate is everything that's in AMPM. Now, so you would have to take that plate in the morning and the evening to get what is in AMPM. And frankly, I don't think any of us could do that. We went to GNC and we got all the ingredients, put them in a plate. It was $429. I think it was like 180, almost 200 tablets and things. So I just wanted to show you, we went from this to 2 tablets in the morning, 2 tablets in the evening. Now we've gone to, from 4G to 5G, we've gone to the powder sticks. And the nice thing about the powder sticks for you as members of the company is you can use these out as a sample. So if you want to impress somebody, say, look, if you don't think this is something for me, take 2 of these PMs and try them tonight, or take 2 of these AMs and try them. That was a little difficult to do with tablets because we wanted to pick a tablet that students have their hands on and who knows what. So the point of the matter is that's been a big help. It's been a very big help as well, but instead of having to take your tablets, your drink, your gels, you can now start to put the AMPM powder into the Zen infused. I believe you can mix it with reserve. So it's the convenience of taking multiple different products that we make is been a big step forward. So what else is designed into our human software, biological software? We have the basic components of how a cell works, from the DNA to the surface of the cells to how a cell copies itself. But there's a sub-program built into each cell that has to do with what our bodies need, how our bodies need to function in the morning and the evening. This is called the biological clock mechanisms that are designed into each cell. So in the morning, our bodies genetically are designed to create ATP, to use certain hormones like DHEA. And our bodies are designed to be prepared for the day. I mean, this is when we were evolving. We had to have more energy and be more alert and awake because we would either be eaten by a saber-toothed tiger or we would be, in danger. That was called the fight or flight response. So in the morning, we are what we call sympathetically driven. That's part of the nervous system. But that's a genetic problem. In the evening, our cells are designed for detoxification and repair. So if you don't get deep sleep into REM, you don't get optimal DNA repair. You don't detoxify it or remove the things that are inside your cell that are not good for it. So what we did also is we looked at what compounds we needed to place in this, what ingredients to restore these programs of what we call a biological clock. And in the morning, like you notice when you're young, you're wide awake. In the evening, you fall asleep, getting a nice sleep. But as you age, if you don't sleep at night, then you're tired in the morning. So what happens is this biological program gets reversed. And so I have patients who come to my office with bags of vitamins and minerals. I take all of this and I still feel crummy. I take all of that and I feel crummy because they're taking the wrong thing in the morning and the wrong thing in the evening. So there's a whole science about biochronicity, about what ingredients your cells need, basically, to run your genetic software optimally. So here's a chart just to give you an idea. When you're taking AM/PM, your energy level at 4 weeks and then at 8 weeks in the dark green is dramatically better. If you look at the sleep graph, 86% of people sleep dramatically better. If I could make a prescription drug and patent that, I would be making as much money as Jeunesse does every year. But the bottom line is, this is a natural product. So, if you look at my finger at gold ring, these are the new biotechnology. You can buy one of these, any style you want. It measures your sleep, your deep sleep, how much REM you have, your activity, your heart rate, how many calories you burn, 24/7, sends it to your iPhone, and lets you know how you're doing every day. Now, this is one way to document how our products work as well. So now we're looking at how do we tie in biotechnology to actually show you that these products are working. And this is something we'll be talking more and more about in Jeunesse. So I think that basically if we start to look at ourselves as, yes, we're biological bodies, but we're really driven by this whole concept of what DNA is and as a basic software system inside each one of our cells. When we bundle these programs together, Jeunesse and AM/PM, your skin looks even better. The skin turns over quicker. There's less inflammation. And so we're looking at how do we create programs now instead of selling just one product or a product line. If we put these things together, the impact of what they've been designed to do is dramatically better. So we're going to start looking at how we create programs rather than product sales. Okay? So people ask me, well, if this is the whole thing about genetic software, this is what I inherited, am I just stuck with this? The answer is no. Now, you inherit 70% of what your genetic future is all based upon your lifestyle, your health, what you do, exercise, diet, and what you put into your body. 30% is genetically fixed. But even that 30% can be dampened down based by a great lifestyle and the science that you have incorporated into your life. So basically, you're in charge. You have your genes, you have your environment, and you're somewhere in between. So you're really the one that controls your genetic software. So once more, AM/PM, the Youth Enhancement System, is an enhancement system. It works on the inner aspect of your cells, at the site of the most inner portion of your genetic inheritance and your genetic software outward, and the Luminance products work from externally inward all the way to our genetic software. So it's a very unique system. The products are experiential, the products are synergistic, and if you keep that in mind when you're talking to people, it really makes a difference in how they perceive what this company does and who you are. So here's another combination that we're using tremendously with Zen and AMPM. Powder, you mix it with vanilla Zen, and you have a creamsicle shake that gives you all your supplements, 92 ingredients, your protein, carbohydrates for the day. And I usually do the same thing at night with the PM. I mix it, I take another 15 grams of protein. So instead of eating tons of food, this is another way of getting an optimal body composition, which we all shoot for. Affinity, if you want a program that gives you the best anti-aging impact, then you take AMP Affinity. So it's a whole new way of looking at how do we put our products together in program format rather than just talking to people and say, take this, take that. So again, the Yes system is completely unique to all the other MLM people, companies in our arenas, in our business arena. And I think the more you understand this, the more you're able to give this information to the people you work with and the people who you come up to and say, gee, what is Jeunesse all about? So if DNA is our software, who's the programmer? And my answer to that is you are. And our goal is to give you that information on how to live an optimal, healthy life and to have more function and just enjoy. The most important asset we all have is time, as I said last night. And our whole goal is to create as much optimal quality time in our lives for everyone so you can enjoy your family, your friends, and all your hard work. So my final quote is the best way to predict your future health is to create it. You have to be proactive. If you're not proactive, it doesn't really, you're not going to be successful in Jeunesse. You're not going to be successful in anything you do. And when I always finish I cut this lecture down to about half of what I normally do. But I want to say something that I say to everybody when I do a talk in very large groups or small groups. You know, you are in a company that has cutting edge science, that have products that really, really make a difference in people's lives, not just how they look, but how they feel and how they age. So you're not just distributors, you're kind of ambassadors to health. You are sources of information that everybody you speak to, you have an opportunity to change their lives. And to me, there's nothing better than to be involved in a movement, and I call Jeunesse a movement in our company, where you can make a great living at the same time, improve people's lives that you interact with. So I think that you all here are in a unique position where you're kind of gaining good karma, you're making a great living, and you yourself are going to benefit from the science that we have here at Jeunesse. Thank you.